There is a specific kind of silence at 4 in the morning. It is not just the absence of noise, it is the absence of distraction, the absence of other people's expectations. For the elite, the high performers who seem to operate on a different frequency, this silence is their greatest asset. Most people think discipline is a punishment. They view it as a cage that restricts their freedom. But if you look closely at the lives of those who truly shape our world, you realize discipline is actually the key to the lock. It is the ultimate freedom. The myth we are sold is that success comes from a lightning strike of inspiration. We wait to feel ready. We wait for the stars to align. But biological high performance is not about magic. It is about mechanics. It starts with the architecture of your day. The best in the world treat their energy like a limited currency. They do not spend it on trivial decisions. This is why you see geniuses wearing the same outfit every day. It is decision fatigue. Every choice you make, from what to eat for breakfast to which email to answer first, chips away at your cognitive reserve. By the time the big decisions come, the average person is running on fumes. So the first pillar of elite discipline is automation. Automate the mundane so you can dominate the complex. Then there is the relationship with discomfort. To the average person, discomfort is a signal to stop. To the high performer, discomfort is a signal that growth is happening. It is the friction point. Neurologically, when you push through that initial wall of resistance, your brain adapts. You build a tolerance for effort. Your brain actually changes structure. Consider your environment. If your phone is on your desk, your focus is already fractured. High performers curate their physical spaces to trigger flow states. They have a specific chair for writing, a specific playlist for deep work. These are Pavlovian triggers. Over time, the brain learns, when I sit here and this music plays, we focus. No questions asked. This bypasses the need for willpower. Willpower is a battery. Environmental design is the power grid. You want to rely on the grid, not the battery. Let's talk about the dopamine trap. Modern life is engineered to keep you docile. Infinite scrolls, sugar spikes, instant gratification. A disciplined lifestyle is essentially a rebellion against this modern design. High performers engage in dopamine rationing. They do not flood their receptors with cheap thrills in the morning. They save that reward system for after the hard work is done. This keeps their drive sharp. It keeps them hungry. If you satisfy every craving the moment it arises, you kill your ambition. Hunger is a tool. Use it. Sleep is another non-negotiable. The hustle culture of sleep when you are dead is dying, and for good reason. You cannot perform at an elite level with a broken engine. Sleep is when the neurochemistry resets. It is when skills learned during the day are consolidated into long-term memory. The disciplined do not view sleep as downtime. They view it as active recovery. Finally, it comes down to identity. You do not try to be disciplined. You decide that you are a disciplined person. It is a shift in self-image. When you identify as an athlete, you do not ask if you should go to the gym. You go because that's what athletes do. When you identify as a high performer, you do not ask if you should do the deep work. You do it because that's who you are. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is not a lack of talent. It is a lack of consistency. It is the boring, repetitive, unsexy work done day after day. That is the secret.